Hey guys, this is Coach Michelle. So I want to talk to you a little bit today about communication, the bedrock of a great relationship. Oh my gosh, how can we actually have a holistic and fruitful relationship without communication? Well, I must tell you guys, there's a lot of people who would say that you can get by without having good communication. And I'm going to challenge them because it seems like communication opened the doorway to understanding, open the doorway for empathy, open the doorway for solid commitment. It's the doorway that kind of gives you insight into how your relationship is going to trend. And I use the word trend because that's what it does, right? It has these sports of good, happy, sad. It's like up in the mountain, down in the valley. And that trend is going to be definitely very dependable on the fact that you can communicate what is going on. Think about this. Your husband lost his job and he's going through it. If you guys can't communicate what the finance will look like because he's lost his job, what the support is going to look like because he's lost his job, what is the encouragement going to look like because he lost his job, you can see how this could spiral real quick to a man who's frustrated, feel emasculated because he's not doing what he feels he's here to do, and have a real problem in the relationship, create havoc in the relationship. So let's talk about it. There are 4 styles of communication. There is the passive communicator, there is the passive aggressive communicator, there is the aggressive communicator, and then there's the assertive communicator. Which one of these communicators are you? So as soon as I say passive, you probably think, ooh, that's not me, because I say what I want. So the passive communicator is the one who is gonna kind of take, and one day blow up. And when they finish blowing up, they feel some sense of like, oh my God, how could I have done that? Apologizes and kind of resort right back to being passive again. Then the passive aggressive communicator, I know a lot of people are that way, is that they are actually relating what they want indirectly and hoping that you figure it out and get it. So a lot of sarcasm is inclusive in that. It's not a good, healthy way to actually communicate because you're constantly like kind of being a stinker, like, oh, you should do that, but you don't want to tell the person directly you should do that. You're like, maybe if that's happened, then this will happen. Like, why don't you say it, right? And if it's happening from a woman towards a man, it makes it really difficult for him to know what in God's name she wants. Because already they are not very good at interpreting what we want. And if you're going to be passive aggressive about it, makes it even difficult. So then there's the aggressive communicator, and that's a person that's so dominant. They have to assert their dominancy and they have to overtalk you and they just try to drown you out, right? Now, both genders have aggressive communicator, but most times you see it from the male, right? And as you are in an environment or community, something culture like the Caribbean, you see it even more so. That's where the man wants to assert his dominance. He might yell, curse, and for even some of them, they get physical. And I mean, physical. Now, that has gone to the extreme. Like, it's all the way off the board. Like, there's no room for me. As a coach, I promise, Coach Michelle do not give anyone direct, tell you what to do in your relation. But when physical injuries being taken place in a relationship and someone is suffering, I am going to tell you, you remove yourself from that relationship. Definitely both parties need to find help, anger management, and definitely healing for whoever is being injured. So I don't have no room for that. Now, the assertive communicator, oh man, the assertive communicator, they have a really good sense of who they are, and they have a good sense of who their partner is. They know what their needs are, and they know what their partner's needs are, and they hit a balance to actually really be consciously aware of how they communicate. They just don't speak because I'm upset and I just feel like this and I'm going to say it. They speak with intention because they know their partner style of understanding, communicating, and they want to meet that partner where that partner is. So the thing to strive to be is an assertive communicator. Now, the passive-aggressive communicator, I didn't mention this, but they have a sense of what their partner's need is. They just don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, they want to get what they want to get done. So I think a great thing you need to know is actually what your communicative style is, and you want to know what your partner's communicative style is, because this is going to help you to actually know how to communicate in a more effective way, that you're not button heads, you know, two bulls button heads. You're actually going to learn the style and know what are the things to do. But I want to do a video geared to the passive communicator, because that's the person that kind of is under pressure, just feel like they're being suppressed at all times. Their thoughts, their perspective, their feelings, their needs. And so the next video I'm going to do is going to be for a passive communicator. How do you stop being passive about what your voice is? Like, how do you start to realize that your voice have value? So if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, pressing the bell so that you know when I put out another video. But I would love to know if you can identify what communicative style are you. Now drop it in the comments and let me know. Thank you guys. It's Coach Michelle signing out. Thanks for watching. I am Michelle Cumberbatch, your relationship coach. Now for more content just like this, make sure to click and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials. And guys, that bell, click it and you will be notified whenever I drop something new. And that's twice a week. Like and comment. Thank you for watching.